the possibility that dreams from long ago may still come true, even if they look lost forever.
What's good, y'all? Ayezo back with another video. Hope y'all doing well out there. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the pros and cons of smoking weed as a teenager. I got a little list that I wrote down. Y'all comment down below in the comment section. If you somebody that's older and you smoke weed as a teen, comment down below the pros and cons you experience in your life. You never know who you can help out. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about mine. And yeah, let's get into it. If you're new to my channel, check out my quitting weed playlist down below in the description. If you're struggling with quitting weed, also got one-on-one consultations if you want to holler at me. So let's get into it. So the first pro I wrote down is it's easy to build a social circle. It's easy to meet other people who smoke weed, so y'all just start clicking, y'all start hanging out over time. Like for example, you hang with your homie, next thing you know, your homie like, hey, my cousin trying to match, can he match? Next thing you know his cousin, y'all just start hanging out from time to time, and you just start meeting people, bruh. Everybody smoke weed nowadays, so it ain't gonna be hard to meet other people to smoke with. You know, you might hang with your cousin, next thing you know, he wanna invite his homie, next thing you know his homie, y'all clicking, y'all cool, y'all hanging out from time to time to smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? That type of stuff just happen all the time, bruh. All the time. It's easy to build a social circle when you smoke weed, especially like on Instagram nowadays. Everybody wanna post themselves smoking weed on their story, so it ain't nothing to just hit them up in the DM like, hey, match. Next thing you know, y'all clicking, y'all smoking weed, or it might be a girl, you ain't even know how to approach her, bruh. But you see her on her story smoking weed, you send her a text like, hey, match. She like, cool, let's get it. Now y'all smoking weed and y'all cool, bro. It just made it easy to build my social circle. Now, I'm gonna throw in this con right here early because I don't think I wrote it down, and that is the con to building a social circle of everybody that smoke weed is years later when you want to quit, you're gonna look up and see all your friends, all your cousins, everybody you got a relationship with smoke weed. So you're gonna be wanting to quit, but it's gonna be hard because everybody around you do it. Everybody you got a relationship with does it. So you know what I'm saying? It's a pro. You're gonna build your social circle easy, but like years later when you want to quit, you're gonna look up and like everybody around you do it. So it's gonna make it tougher to quit. That's what I realized, alright? Y'all know my Venn diagram example. I ain't finna go into that. Just check out this video right here, alright? Now, the next pro is good memories. You form a lot of good memories, a lot of great memories. I got a lot of good memories mentally, and on top of that, in my phone, of me just smoking weed, whether it's solo, with my homies, with some of my exes, or some girls I was dating, or my cousins. A ton of good memories, bro. You laughing, or you eating, or you at the movies, or you at a restaurant, or you on vacation. A ton of good memories that you just know, bro. I was so high when I was there. It's gonna make you feel good looking back at all these good memories, bro. It's gonna make you feel very good. So yeah, enjoy them moments. You're gonna make a lot of good memories. You just dying laughing, or going in on some food, or you and your homies watching some videos, and y'all just watching the video over and over and over again because y'all just high, you know. So enjoy them good memories, bro. You're gonna make a lot of good memories. It's kind of like the people that go to college and they get turned up all the time. They got a lot of good memories. Maybe they ain't graduate with the degree they wanted, but they had a lot of good memories to look back at, you know? So that's what it's like smoking weed as a teenager. You're gonna look back years later like, dang, I had a lot of good memories smoking weed. And make sure you record them because your memory might be shot. So make sure you record the memories, all right? And I got a video how to get your memory back after quitting weed. Check out that video too, all right? Next pro is things that are normal or basic become interesting and fun. So for example, driving. When I first started driving, bro, I was smoking weed all the time while driving because it seemed so fun. Even though I'm just driving, it just felt so fun, bro. Like driving around, wake and bake, or driving around late night playing music, just vibing, smoking, bro, or going on road trips, driving, bro. So fun, bro. So fun. I'm talking to y'all that got y'all license. If you ain't got your license yet, you ain't gonna know about this. But like driving and smoking as a teenager, bro, was like so fun, bro. But I say that to say this, like the basic things like driving or maybe even playing video games, something that was like okay to you, it's gonna become fun. You're gonna start playing Call of Duty with a whole different mindset, bro. You're gonna be high playing the game. Like things just become more intense or like a movie type state, bro. The most boringest things, the most basic things gonna become fun. All right, let's get into these cons. So the first con is people who start smoking weed at a young age on a daily usually never quit. It becomes a part of their identity. They don't know who they are without weed, so smoking weed becomes a part of their identity and a part of their life. So next thing you know, you're gonna look up, you 25, 30, 35, 40, still smoking weed on the daily. Like with a lot of people, it becomes like a permanent decision. Like it becomes who they are. Just be mindful of that. A lot of people around you that's older that smoke weed, bro, they've been smoking weed for a long time, bro. So if you don't want to be smoking weed for 30 years, I advise you to not smoke weed right now. Don't even get started into it, or don't do it on a daily, because it's going to become a part of your identity. A lot of people smoking weed is like a tattoo, bruh. It becomes a permanent decision. It becomes a part of their life for a very, very, very long time, bruh. And they can't shake it. So yeah, be mindful of that, y'all. The next con is time flies. Time flies without you working on your long-term goals or finding out what your long-term goals are. So for me, for example, I was smoking weed pretty much all day, every day, focused on women, gaming, mindless scrolling on my phone, all this time going by without me actually like sitting down, figuring out who I am and what I want to do with my life, bro. So like I told y'all, weed is time consuming. If you're gonna smoke weed, don't let it take up all your day. But yeah, in my case, like, weed was my purpose, so I wasn't focused on finding my long-term goals, finding my purpose in my life and where I'm going in life. So time flies. I know you be inside them jobs. You're a teenager right now, you might have a job, and you looking at the people that work there like 25, 30, you like, dang, when I get 25 and 30, I ain't gonna be in this job. I don't know how they 30 and they still working the same job as me. It's cause time really flies. And I'm telling you, time will fly when you smoking weed all day. I'm telling y'all that through experience. I look up when I was 25 like, dang, bro, I ain't got no long-term goals. I don't know where I'm going in life. I'm still in my parents' crib. My life is really not improving, but time is flying by. So that's what happens, bro. Time flies without you actually finding your purpose, your long-term goals, or actually working on them long-term goals. Because when you smoke weed, let's be real, you get lazy, you be stuck sometimes, you don't even want to get to it. The next con is you form a dependency. You start needing weed to eat, you start needing weed to sleep. I'm talking about the daily smokers. If you smoking every other week, you may not experience this, but when you start smoking on a daily, you start forming a dependency. You start needing weed just to have fun, just to feel normal, bro. Honestly, bro. You be needing weed to eat, to sleep, to go to the movies. Before you go anywhere you want to smoke, before you go to work you gotta smoke, on your break you gotta smoke, after work you gotta smoke. You start forming this dependency over time, and then once you do want to quit, that's gonna make them withdrawals a lot harder, bro. And on top of that, weed becomes the hobby of your life. Like me, I used to play basketball all the time growing up, bro. And then once I started smoking weed, I just slowly stopped playing basketball. All my free time was going to weed. Start getting into that daily habit of smoking weed, you're gonna form a dependency, like emotionally, physically, you're gonna need it, and you're gonna start cutting off all your other hobbies. You're gonna start needing it before work, before you eat, before you go anywhere, before you do anything. I remember one of my girlfriends was like, bro, do you gotta smoke before you come over here every single time? I'm like, I felt like I had to though. I felt like I had to. And whole T back then, she was giving me the sign like you forming a dependency on him. I didn't see it at the moment, but years later I did see it. I'm like, dang, I really did form a dependency slowly over time. So watch out for that, y'all. Next con is the physical effects it causes on your body, whether it be lungs, your eyes, your face, your lips become darker. Like, a lot of physical effects happen over time, slowly over time. Your lips start getting darker, slowly over time. You start looking burnt out, like you just tired all the time. You look drained, your skin look dry. You know, you start looking older than what you really are. That type of stuff start happening slowly over time. So that happens when you start smoking on the daily. So be mindful of that, y'all. I got a whole video, the physical benefits of quitting weed. Check out that video. I'll put it up here somewhere. Last but not least, the money you spend on weed. So in the beginning, you know, you start off slowly, but as your tolerance increases, you start buying more and more and more. Money start going out the window, and you're gonna look back years from now like, dang, I done spent 10 grand, 15 grand, 20 grand on weed. I'm telling y'all, slowly over time, that money really adds up. And on top of that, in my experience, you start avoiding jobs that could pay you more money because you know they're gonna drug test you. So not only are you spending more money, but you avoiding making more money because you know they're gonna do the random drug test or the initial drug test, and you don't really want to quit weed. So you start spending all your money and avoiding making more money, bruh. So yeah, be mindful of that, y'all. That's a quick list of the pros and cons. I didn't want this video to be too long, but yeah, like I said, comment down below any pros and cons you've experienced. If you're a teenager that's struggling with quitting weed, check out my quitting weed playlist. If you want to talk to me personally, I got one-on-one consultations down below. And yeah, like this video, share this video, subscribe if you're new. Holla at y'all in the next one, man. Peace out.